Hey guys, it's Minish. Today we're going to be going over the top shiny hunting locations in Pokemmo. The beginning is going to be more new player focus, so if you're a late game player, just go ahead and stick to the end. I'm going to be going over the high tier single encounter locations as well. Um, a little thing to know before going in, when I say it is a Leppa spot or a non-Leppa spot, I'm referring to the ability to go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then come back to the spot without using Leppas. The idea of saying it's a Leppa spot means you're going to have to preemptively buy Leppas or make your own in order to hunt in that location. Single encounters aren't going to have that issue. You only need lures. But for those new players returning, that is what a Leppa spot means. Alright, starting off, the first place I'm going to recommend you is Eterna City. You do not need Leppas for this location. It is very, very, very much a PC hunt. You just come over to here, and then bam, you're in the forest. What's going to be available here is going to be Hoot at Night, which is a really nice golden shiny Banu, which is like an L shiny, especially considering it's a 5-4 at some other locations. And of course, the main reason I'm having you come here is the ability to get Banette. Banette has the ability Q Charm when it evolves into Lopunny, and what Q Charm does is it increases as a passive out of battle effect, just like Flame Body, which is why I have my Slugma. It will increase the odds of attempting to see the opposing gender's Pokemon. And with shinies, it's imperative that they are female because then you're able to rebreed while retaining their original trainer ID. Meaning that if you were to breed this again, it'll maintain the Minish training ID. It's almost always better to have female shinies. It's the most valuable thing you can have as a new player. A lot of people I see using Synchronize don't use Synchronize. Go ahead and use a male Q Charmer. This is the one instance where you're gonna want your shiny to be male, but it's fine because if you get a female, it's gonna retain its original trainer ID. You just rebreed it and make it male. Super easy. And again, if it's male, you're good to go. So this is gonna be the first spot I recommend for you guys. Okay, guys, in similar vein to the first one I was just describing to you, is also going to be your alternative cute charmer. Not as good as Buddy Boy in my opinion, but it's still pretty good. You're going to come over here to Nimbasa. Again, you're going to hook a hard left. Come here. Then you're going to have Minccino as a 3-horde. The cool thing with this one is it's guaranteed. So you're not going to be getting Hoots, which in my opinion is still a W shiny, and you're not going to get Manus. So here, if you want to guarantee you get your Cute Charmer, get it out of the way. If you like Minccino better than Bunny Boy, it is an option available to you. Again, as a new player, always recommend getting your Cute Charmer first, especially if you're going to be Leppa hunting. Alright guys, for our next spot, we're going to be going on our way to Salesport. Salesport is good, again, because this is one of the easiest PC hunts in the game. It is right here. You can come here, bam, easy day. This is how you can get a 5-4 Gloom for a Sweet Center. I think, in my opinion, you can hold off on your Sweet Center to get a better option. There's a lot of good single encounter options, but if you're looking just to get your shiny Sweet Center out of the way and you happen to be a fan of anyone on the Gloom line, this is an option available to you. Okay, heading back to Kanto. So this is your alternative Sweet Center. Everyone knows this is the game's mascot. I'm going to show you where to pick up Pikachu. So for Pikachu, it's going to be in the electric plant. For electric plant, you're going to fly right over here to Route 10. Yes, it is a place you can fly. It's right in front of Rock Tunnel. You just surf around this edge, come here, bam, you're in electric plant. And then Sweet Scent location, bam, Pikachu. So if you are looking for a Pikachu, it does have access to Surf, Flash, Sweet Scent. It actually has a lot of utility for those who aren't whales and don't buy ocarinas. Now we're going to be going over to Lily Cove right here on the map. This is one of the more popular locations for sure. If any of you guys are interested in getting speed IVs, this is a good PC location to get yourself some speed IVs. Sorry, I forgot to put the repel on, but you're going to have Linoones here. They're going to give you 2 speed IVs apiece and 5-horde, meaning each time you use an AoE move, it's going to be 10 speed IVs. So if you're looking to EV train, this is a decent spot. I use it on occasion. But again, you're running the risk of getting a shiny Linoone, which for some isn't an issue. You can get a shiny HM Slave, but majority of us who do single encounter in Petalburg, it is a death sentence because we will see multiple no matter what we do. So here we're going to be in Mount Pyre. This unfortunately is not going to be a Leppa hunt. This is not going to be a non-Leppa hunt. This is going to be a Leppa hunt through and through. So your first floor, you're going to be getting Shuppet. Shuppet being a good frisk thief user for anyone who wants a nice utility mon. I'm a big fan of Shuppet, but here is a very, very risky hunt. If you're a new player, make sure you get a mon with Imprison. How Imprison is going to function, and this is very important that you guys pay attention if you are Shuppet fans. How Imprison is going to function is it's going to lock out any move known by the opposing Pokemon. So I think it naturally learns Imprison, or you can teach it. Oh, let's see. Imprison, by the way, if any of you guys ever want to check moves, this is also how you do it. So it learns Imprison via TM, so you can teach it, and just make sure it knows the original move to prevent itself from cursing. Cursing will get rid of half its health, and yes, this Pokemon can kill itself. So you want to catch another Shuppet while you're hunting, teach it Imprison via TM, and then use Imprison first turn. You can prevent it from using Curse and dying, right? But make sure your other moves aren't the exact same as the Shuppet's moves, because then it's going to have less PP and it might start struggling a little earlier. So to prevent that, just teach it Imprison, make sure none of the other moves are conflicting that you actually want it to use, and you're good to go. Now, in the same location as Mount Pyre, top floor, what do you think's going to be here? Oh, look, it's Duskull. Duskull is just one of the best shinies in general in the game. If anybody is interested, it is also available on the top floor. Very short stop. But again, you're going to be using Leppa berries for this hunt. Now, I did show you guys a location for Banette earlier, which is right near Duskull. That is more of a convenience location. This is the better location that you should be going for, because it is a mix of Banette Ariados, depending on the time of day, and Spinarak is a WW shiny, so is its evolution. So here is where you want to be hunting, and then if you get the Ariados, then you can go back and you can shunt the Shuppet horde. But granted, some people are going to want Shuppet off rip, and they're going to want it guaranteed. I like the metagame because I plan on getting every single shiny that exists in the game, period. But here in Sky Pillar, again, late game, right? You want to be hunting late game anyway and getting your regions done so you can get financially established, as I go over in other videos. But here is going to be a mix of Banette and Ariados right here. If I could spell Ariados, come on, man, help me out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there I did easy, and then you can see its location, and it should be a horde location, Sky Pillar at night. So I'm not a liar. There you guys go. So guys, now I was going to show you one of my favorite spots. It's no longer my favorite spot. It's still pretty good though, so I'm going to bother keeping it in this video. This is going to be your second alternative for a Friskmon. This is going to be Abundant Shrine with Stantler, right? Stantler being my choice of a Friskmon, because it has access to Frisk and Thief, allowing it to steal items. A very good utility mon, just like Banette. But the issue with this one is apparently it is no longer a Stantler Vulpix spot. Now it is a Stantler Bronzong spot. This is an example of us old players thinking something was the way, but they had changes back in the day, so it looks like I took advantage when I should have, back when my alternatives were Vulpix. Now it's a little bit less desirable. I don't think many people are really pining for the Bronzong, but if you are pining for a green Bronzong, you can chance it with Stantler and Bronzong here. This is still a solid location, and Stantler is a W shiny in general. Additionally, for those who are trying to thief Amulet coins as their money-making method, Stantler and Frisk is how you would do it. Again, Frisk is going to tell if it has an item, and then you can just simply thief it. And then, good way to make money. So I went over this a little bit earlier, but I figured I'd show you new players how this operates while I'm here. This is a good location, especially if you're trying to make money. For anyone interested in Meowth and Ponyta, you just come from the PC right there. This is a non-Leppa hunt. And if you have a Frisk mon like the Banette or Stantler I mentioned earlier, what it's going to do is it's going to frisk. There are strings where you can identify which Pokemon is actually who you need to attack with Thief, which is going to really increase the money you make. But again, you can get a blue horse or you can get a shiny Meowth, two of the most desirable utility mons in the game. Ponyta, you can always slap the gems on it to give it its hidden ability Flame Body, and then make a Flame Body Paydayer, which I am now a huge fan of. Additionally, Meowth, right? Meowth is the premier payday pickup mon. So while you kill mons, so for instance, if this was a level 36 mon, you'd get $360. And again, you're going to get other items from Frisk. This is a pretty good money making strategy. It's going to cost you nothing, and you're shiny hunting. So a lot of people like the Amulet Coin Thief and then use them for their gym read battles. There's always going to be a market for this. But again, really good location for new players, and all you need to do is previously hunt a Banette or a Stantler. It doesn't necessarily have to be shiny. You could buy one and just hunt here off rip. Depends on your prerogative. But yep, definitely worth link. This is going to be Island 1. Island 1 right here, called Kindle Road. Hoenn, another good horde location from Mosty, very underrated. I don't see many people talking about this. This would have been the second Pokemon I hunted when I started playing. Again, I recommend getting the utility mons earlier, but again, I didn't know about it. No one had a video for me back then. Right here, very close to the PC. I mean, you can Leppa hunt it technically. I wouldn't, just because the encounter is coming in, but this is guaranteed Clamperl spot. And guaranteed Clamperl spot is nice if you want Clamperl. There is a actual lucrative spot. I'll include his guide right here in the description. I'm actually very impressed by the amount of data mining. We're actually going to fly there, but this is if you want the guaranteed Clamperl, if you're just trying to get the Pokemon. Also, here is a guaranteed Magikarp spot. In my opinion, it is devalued by virtues of Dragon's Den, which I'm going to go to actually right after this, because it is Dratini Magikarp. So why would you get a guaranteed Magikarp location when you're going to probably want a Dratini later on? That's just my opinion, but the Magikarp location is there if you want it. Now, for the same reason, Lanturn. Lanturn is going to be a great mon for anyone who's trying to single encounter, because it is an Illuminate mon, and Illuminate mons are going to increase your encounters. So if you're trying to get a shiny, this is actually a very good Pokemon to shiny hunt as a new player, because the passive out of battle effect is going to increase your counters per tile, getting you more value for your lures. I choose to payday in every opportunity, just to pay back the value I am spending on the lures themselves, but Illuminate has some utility. So if you are trying to get it, and again, you can use the Thief Mon as he describes in the video that I'm going to link in the description. Very good video. Check him out. Give him some love. Okay, for this encounter, we're going to be flying to Blackthorn City right here, and we're going to be coming behind the gym and going to this back cave right here, and we're going to be going to Dragon's Den. This is going to be a Leppa hunt. I mean, if you want to waste your time, I guess it's close-ish relatively to the PC, but I wouldn't. Here you're going to have your Dratini, which used to be a single encounter back in my day. Now it's a 5-horde. A little disappointing for us veteran players. It is what it is, but you new players get to enjoy, so congratulations. It's going to be a mix of Magikarp, Dratini. Easily one of the best hunting locations. You can't go wrong with Gyarados or Dratini. Good luck to you guys who are doing it. And remember, Q-Charm is advisable, especially if you're trying to make a comp mon. Alright guys, starting out, we're going to be in Silentwood City. This is going to be for a Horsea 5 horde location guaranteed. It does exist. It's just super obnoxious to get to. So obnoxious so that I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to take it to correctly. I will do my best. I've just spent a couple minutes studying a old Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough. I'm not sure how much good that's going to do me. Hopefully it's accurate to Pokemmo. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I have an idea of where we're going, and hopefully that idea is the correct one. So we come out here, and it should be a loop around, right? Did he leave somehow? Oh, our X-Hatch, cool. Are we going down and up? Because this doesn't make too much sense if we are. Maybe. Yes, okay. Yep, and this gets us up. Oh, yep, this is right. Cool. Yep, we're going the right way. Sweet. We're going to make it our first time. So pay attention to the guide. Then you don't have to do what I did and watch minutes and minutes of somebody wild encountering mons and having awful sound quality. I mean, maybe you do, depending on how your definition of awful. But right down here, take the top flank down. Beautiful. First try, easy. Let's go. I definitely wasn't getting lost, like, for the better part of, like, 20 minutes prior to coming here. Not me. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, sweet. So now, easy 5 horde Horsea location right here. For anyone who wants to know, this is Whirl Island right down here, guaranteed 5 horde Horsea. Any other location is going to be mixed. You can do the beginning. It will be mixed. It's not worth it. Just come down here, get your 5 horde Horsea, and this is easily one of the best spots in MMO. You can watch it frame by frame and walk along with me to get down here. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, but man, I cannot believe nobody has made a guide for this. I was really hoping to copy this location from somebody else, but unfortunately, I have to be someone else other people copy. But anyway, Whirl Island, Channel 1, here you guys go. Now, we're going to have a Leppa hunt, a non-Leppa hunt. PC's right there. You come right here. This is going to be a 5 horde location mixed with Mareep and Mankey. Pretty good location in general. Again, PC's right there. Really can't complain. Good location for newer players who want to save monies on Leppas and aren't financially established. I have a long-standing history with Chikorita that I'd rather never gets brought up ever again. So, yep, this is a location where you can get Mareep and Mankey. So good luck to all, or in my case, just Mankey. It seems. Can I see one Mareep? I get that we don't have the best history in Mareep. Can we show me one Mareep for the video, please? Don't make me look like a fucking liar. There we go. Okay, sweet. Now, for our next one, it would be in Fall Arbor Town. So, and you're just going to be going south. I would advise against this one, actually, because this one isn't as good as it lays up. Is that my friend? No, it's not. Because the only reason I wouldn't do this, I've definitely done this in the past, but now with the addition of lures, you will have the ability to get Combuskin here via single encounter. And in my opinion, this is the best single encounter location for Torchic. So if you are Leppa hunting here, which is depending on the time and night, right now it is Seedot, right? Seedot with Zangoose. The other alternative is going to be Lotad and Seviper, which are all 4 really good options for a horde. You can't really control what you get. I wouldn't personally horde encounter these simply by virtue of single encountering. You're going to get a lot of doubles, and Combuskin is something I want to set myself up for. I make it a point not to horde encounter mons that I want, that I know I can potentially get in single encounter locations that I like. So for instance, Meowth, I'm never going to be intentionally horde hunting, because in the single encounter location I'm going to be showing later in this video, it is also encounterable. So, but if you're trying to rush a certain encounter, this is an option, and it is easily one of the best horde locations in the game. And while staying in Hoenn, here you have to be a little creative, but trust me, the juice is worth the squeeze in this case. Come here, you're going to talk to, in Mauville, you're going to talk to this gentleman. Make sure you have the Acrobike. Now we have the Acrobike. Beautiful. The reason you're going to want the Acrobike is because this makes this location super easy to access, and everything becomes a PC hunt. So there's going to be 2 locations here. One is just one of my favorite shiny hunting locations in general, right? You have to hit the B button, hold the B button down or whatever you made the B button, and you can do the hops, right? And doing the hops makes this super, super easy. Hold the B button down, and bam, you're at location. So firstly, the reason I'm recommending this location to new players is for gym rebattling. A lot of people like to have shiny gym rebattle teams. This is a guaranteed 5 horde for Torkoal, which is going to get you a Droughtmon. Remember, if your Pokemon doesn't have Drought, no big deal. You're going to just pretty much get it, I think. But sometimes it can have like another ability, maybe I forget, is it White Smoke or is it the one that prevents lowering of stats? It's been a while, but anyway, if it ends up rolling the wrong ability, no big deal. You can just slap an ability capsule. It's just minus 20k. Any breeder has them, but you can get yourself a setup mon for your gym reruns, which is shiny and also a little nice to look at. I personally like my utility mons to be shiny as much as possible. Now moving down, we're going to have Spoink and Machop. Spoink being one of my personal favorite shinies in the game. So this is a really, really good location. I mean, there's better 5 horde locations for Machop, but again, this is going to be the one that gets you Spoink. So highly recommend you use this one. And again, this is technically not Leppa, because if you get the Acrobike, you can easily make it to Jagged Pass. And again, this is going to be in Hoenn. We're going to use Leppas here. We are not running into any Spoinks. There we go. And there's Spoink, in case you thought I was a fucking liar. Okay, moving on. Again, I'm more of a single counter and guy myself, but if you are looking to do 5 hordes, again, this is going to be a Leppa hunt, meaning you need Leppa berries to do it. Right here in Victory Road, you have access to the pseudo-legendary. For any High Dragon fans, you can get Deino in second form. There is a Durant location. There's also a Minccino location. I think the Durant location is better just because of the exclusivity of Durant. It's usually mixed anyway. So if you are going to double up Durant and Deino, this is a pretty good spot in general. Minccino has a guaranteed 5 horde location right near the snow cone, which is seasonal. But Durant, Deino is a solid spot. Let's go ahead and wait till you guys think I'm not a liar, because again, we're getting pretty unlucky with these encounters. Come on, show us a Deino so we can go home. There it is. So again, Deino, High Dragon location, pretty good Leppa location. Alright, this one is a little bit of a trek to get there, so you guys are going to actually want to pay attention. This one is going to be from Driftville. From Driftville, we're going to cut it up here. I'm going to use repels here. You don't have to, but again, I hate seeing annoying encounters that I'm not trying to encounter. So we come here, especially when I don't have my payday mon. Come here, right, loop around here, surf, boom. But for those who don't know, you are going to need rock climb as well. So make sure you have a rock climb mon prior to coming here. Keep using our repels. Flash is advised. I mean, technically you never need flash, but I mean, like, realistically, I would take a flash mon if I were you guys. But because I know not everybody just spends all their money on ocarinas. But coming up right here, bam, we have to go up a little further still, bam, right here, and then bam. Now we are in the next location I am recommending for you guys. You have the Woobat. That's clearly what you want here. But if you're a little bit unlucky and, you know, you can phase with Woobat and accidentally get Axew. Obviously, kidding here, I'm being facetious, Axew being the more desirable of the shinies. So if any of you guys are looking for a black Haxorus, this is a great location for you. Again, doing nothing in terms of utility, but in terms of forwards, definitely one of the better locations. Hey guys, I'm just going to go ahead and show you every location in Icarus. Icarus is definitely somewhere you want to be if it is snowing. But up here in this little grass right above here is the guaranteed Minfo. I always mispronounce mons. But here's a guaranteed Minfo spot I was telling you earlier. Up here is going to be where you can get your ice cream cone if it is snowing. But since it's not snowing, you do get access to some things you normally don't. Right here, you're going to be able to get Shelmet. When the water freezes over, you're not going to be able to get Shelmet, right? And this is just generally one of the better spots. I like Shelmet. It's a pretty good mon. For those who don't know, the area we went over earlier on our way to Axew is also Carablast, if you're a Carablast fan. Most people aren't, but again, it's kind of related to Shelmet, so I figured I'd bring it up. Again, easy PC hunt here. PC is right there. This is a Shelmet location, though. Hey guys, totally didn't forget this the first time. One of the best spots in Icarus, in fact, in my opinion, the best spot available, period, is definitely gonna be the Sunfisk Seismic Toad spot. Both are W shinies. I love Sunfisk's blue-green color scheme, but, you know, mistakes happen. I may or may not have had to go back and be like, oh shit, did I really not walk into the little pond over here? But yeah, this is definitely the more desirable. I believe it's Sunfisk Palpitoad. Let me double check and I'll verify with another encounter. Come on, show me the Palpitoad. Might be only Sunfisk. You know, they change the game all the time. I thought it was Palpitoad. Interesting. Let's see real quick. You know, maybe I'm stupid. Yeah, Icarus City. It says Icarus City, but I'm not saying Icarus City Horde, so it looks like it's just Sunfisk. Awesome, that's good news. I remember, maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought in the past I was doing Palpitoad and Sunfisk. Maybe I'm just wrong. Hi. Anyway, here's Sunfisk. Don't want to leave this guy out. Boop. Alright, for what is probably going to be my last berry location, this isn't going to be a PC hunt, obviously. That's why I'm calling it a berry location. It's gonna be right here. Easy day. Come in. Bam. You're gonna want a noxious gas wheezing. Why? Because it's gonna suppress all abilities, and Zora is gonna have the ability illusion, which is gonna make it so reactive gas, not noxious gas, reactive gas. And what this is going to do is if you do see a Zora, it is going to reveal it. Otherwise, you can even tell if the Pokemon is shiny or not. So always use the wheezing. Have it out. This is a really good location. Your encounters are going to be Cottony. It's going to be Patil. And it's going to be Venipede. And hopefully Zora for you lucky people out there. But noxious gas, I'll try to get an example of it real quick. I don't know how real quick it is. Zora's usually, you know, 1 out of 3 chance. I've seen 3 Zora at once. That's a rare encounter, but just because I've been here so much. But yeah, I have every encounter at this location besides Zora itself. Let's see. Come on. Show me a reveal.
Show me on that line. Come on. Come on. I'll probably cut the video here and be like, wow, look, there's Zora. Easy, first try. Come on. Come on. Reveal. Show me Zora. There, real. Come on, show me. On that line. Come on. God damn it, have they nerfed the Zora odds? I know they nerfed the odds of, like, some of these encounters are so much worse than back when I was Leppa, man. Why does anybody Leppa anymore? It's just a single encounter. Holy crap. Oh, it's been so many. We're not even seeing a single Zora. Insane. Okay, come on. Zora. Show me the Zora. Come on. Transform. Come on. Jesus. What is going on? Come on. Please. Please. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Am I Zora locked? I'm just in shock. I used to see a Zora every other horde. Is reactive gas not worse? Yeah, they're all doing the same thing. What is going on? It's been 4 minutes. Did they nerf the rates this bad? God, I don't want to be in carrying here anymore, man. What is going on? What? The fuck?
What are the rates now, man? It used to be every other account. It used to be every other one. What the hell is going on? There we go. Holy shit, that was 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, so I guess this is a good location for you guys. Lord. Okay, yep. Now, for those who don't know, I am proud to say majority of my OTs are, in fact, single encounters right here. I live and die by these single encounters. Never once have I strayed. I have been on a mission since the inception of the secret shiny, and I've gone 4 Loutrids and counting. But we will continue our journey on the single encounter way. So I will start off by showing you, in my opinion, the definitive best single encounter locations. This is more of my area of expertise. I used Repel there just because I like to waste money. So here you are going to have, well, I'll just pull it up for you. So coming right from Rustboro to Petalburg, I know these all by heart. You're going to start out with your L shinies, your worst case scenario. Zigzagoon right here in Petalburg. Take my word for it. You guys can verify. I'm not going to search the location for every single one. Then you're going to have Poochyena. Again, the other L shiny. I'm limited based off my ability to spell. Relatable for some, I hope not most. But again, Poochyena. Next, after Poochyena, we have our other one, Tailo. The reason Tailo is an L shiny, it's very rare here, so you're probably not going to encounter it. But if you do, that's pretty impressive in and of itself. It's rare. Yeah, you have a better chance at getting Shroomish than you do Tailo. But Tailo is a 5 horde in the back, mixed with Jigglypuff. Depending on the season, pretty good location, actually. I'll probably put it in the video in between this now that I'm thinking of it. But moving on, the main one that a lot of people besides Shroomish is going to be, if you're using a lure encounter, you can get Trico. And then lastly, Shroomish. And then second to lastly, the other W shiny, because again, this is just one of the best locations in the game. You can get Slackoth, and this is the only location you get Slackoth. I happen to have a shiny one, which I'll pull up here as a small flex, because that's one of my few rare shinies. Here we go. OTs. Wow, Minish, you're so good at the game. Oh, thank you, Minish. Where are you? There we are. See? Bam. Big chillin'. All right. Now, I'm going to actually show you that location I just talked about. I'll just keep it in one loop. So, the location where you can get Tailo 5 Horde is actually from Rustboro. Oh, look, my egg's hatched. Well, fuck efficiency. We're going to go up here. Now it would actually be a good time to have my Repel on. And then I can waste even more Repels right after this. So, the location I am describing for... Oh, someone put their base there. That's an L spot to put a base. Is right here. If I had my Machop, I'd actually show you my secret bases here. This is going to be a mix of a Swellow and a Jigglypuff singly. It's Jigglypuff, right? Not Wigglytuff. It's Jigglypuff. I'm pretty sure. Might be Wigglytuff. Let me check. Wall locations. Yeah, Horde. Horde Unova. Is it Wigglytuff? Let me verify, because I know they do update the game and change shit on me. Damn, did they get rid of Jiggly's location? I might have to cut this. Did they get rid of you? Are you just Swallow now? Wow, times change. I went over this a little bit earlier. We've already been here. This is Fall Arbor right here. Going down here is going to be all the mons I've previously described. But if you're using a lure encounter and singling, you have an opportunity to get Combuskin, which is why I recommend not doing the horde encounters here and just going ahead and saving your energy for lures. And then on that note, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the third best location in Unova. Welcome back, my teammate, because we're not a bad person. And we're going to come right here. And here, we're going to show you the one of the best spots in the game. Here, With Lurrus, you have Tropius available, one of the best sweet centers in the game. Additionally, you have Mightyena. Again, that's going to be the L shiny. You're going to have Marshtomp. That's going to be the Gold shiny, right, with Lure encounter. Well, we got a 5 horde there. You're going to have Kellycon, which is another really, really cool shiny. And then, but again, you're mostly concerned with Marshtomp. I'm just going to pull things up with you in the interest of time and to not get intimidated 30 times. So, starting out, you got your Marshtomp as your goal shiny, wild locations, bam, Route 120. Look, Route 120, right? Coming from Forestry. Wow, that's crazy. And you can see my boys are hunting right here, again, because it's a W spot. Next, you're going to have Kellycon. Wow. Again, limited by our spelling. There we go. Wild locations. Again, look. Wow, there we go. Sweet. Next, we're going to have a Mightyena and Zigzagoon and Linoone. Those are the ones you want to avoid. Take my word for it. I wouldn't tell you bad ones that are here without, like, actually knowing. And then you're going to have Oddish, which, again, one of the reasons I would avoid the 5 encounter over there, because you might get an Oddish just trying to get something right here. This should be 120 and 120 right there. And again, here is going to be the draw for most of you that isn't Marshtomp. You have Absol. Yes, you have Absol available to you at Route 120. Where are you? Right there. Beautiful. As a rare encounter. But yep, this is going to be one of the best singles, definitively. That's why my buddies are here hunting right now. And speaking of W locations, we're going to go to our next one, which is going to be right in Sinnoh. Fly to Sinnoh. We're going to want to be on the path heading up from, how do I pronounce this shit? Solicion. I apologize for every town I've butchered, every Pokemon name I've butchered. I know what they are. Look, don't attack me, okay? But yeah, we're going to go to one of the best locations in the game, which is going to be Route 210. Route 210, you'll see my boy OP and Mr. Stolen are hunting here. Look, we have repels on. That's crazy. I'll cut away and I'll show you all the encounters because I'm not 100% familiar with this place, but I know it's pretty lit. So, going on, we have Mr. Mime as one of our encounters. What is available here for a video? What is avail here? See if OP helps us out. We'll use our lifeline here. So we have Mr. Mime, we have Ponyta. Oh, come on, buddy. Help me out here, bro. I'm struggling. Come on, OP. Oh, he's AFK. Fuck. Okay, well, help stolen. What is avail here? So we got Geodudes. You're definitely gonna need a Dampmon, and the good Mons here are gonna be Sudowoodo, Breloom, Scyther, and Mr. Mime. Wow, this place is super based. But don't just take his word for it, because I'm not gonna, because he could be trolling me. I don't think he would, but, you know, whatever. So we're gonna look this up to make sure we're correct. Sudowoodo, and I'm not giving wrong information. So we're at 210. Sudowoodo, check. Sudowoodo, check. Then we got commons, Geodude, Roselia, Ponyta, Kricketune, and Staraptor. Kricketune isn't that bad. That's not bad. So you do need a Dampmon, and that explains why the last time I spectated him, he was against a Geodude, so he kind of got the L there. But Breloom is super sick. Oh my gosh! Well, it's 210, sick. Okay. And then hit the Windows key. I'm tired of this. Sudowoodo, Breloom, Scyther. While locations, and 210 is validated, and we saw Mr. Mime earlier. Sweet. And then we saw Geodude, Roselia. Again, this is just one of the cancer mons. I have a Badoo from my Banary hunt. 210. Yep, easy. 210. Ponyta. We saw one earlier. Kricketune. Boo, boo, boo. Kricketune. Mall locations. 210. Okay. And Staravia, which, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, it is bad. I don't want one. Never mind. I don't want to put that out. All right, there we go. Sweet. So this is another one of the locations. Thank you for our Lifeline OP. Hey guys, and for leading on to this segment, this is what a lot of you guys want to see. This is going to be the Kanto and the Johto single locations. I kept these for last because I figured a lot of you guys would want these, the lure locations, because specifically while you are hunting for these, you are also hunting for the legendary dogs and birds. So attached, I have great news. So even if you don't like my spots, I have attached, and this will be in the video description below, right here. These are the Johto singles, all locations, as well as which ones I recommend. And I really only do 3 places, but a lot of these are really good. Route 48 is actually going to be one of my spots. I love this route. I'll be showing you in detail. I might even use this list. But for the singles of Johto and the singles of Kanto, there are really 2 definitively good spots. I like Route 3 as well. But these don't really need as much to go over because they are on the document, but I will be showcasing my favorite spots. Starting out, my favorite location is going to be on Island 5 right here. Island 5, again, a really quick trip to the Pokemon Center. You can payday in this location. For those who don't know, I went over it a little bit previously. What I've actually, new technology right now is to use a hidden ability Rapidash, right? If you're hatching eggs, hidden ability Rapidash has that flame body passive and has access to the move payday. You slap a choice band on it and you can easily farm level 50s. Mine isn't all the way leveled. I'm just doing this now, but you slap lure on, easy day. Encounters here, you're going to see our Pidgeotto being the worst. You're going to have Sentret. In fact, why bother showing you this way when I can just show you this way? So for my favorite location for Kanto is going to be Island 5 right here. Island 5, you have Pidgeotto, Meowth, one of your paydayers. Again, this is why I don't recommend the 5 horde location, because you might catch extras by mistakes. Persian as well, so double chance at Meowth. Psyduck, I use these for heal pulse breeders. Sentret and Furret. Hoppip, got to be careful with the Hoppip. You have an anti-suicide option just to be on the safe side. And again, your primary want is going to be the Togetic. And what's cool about getting the Togetic in the wild is you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the friendship evolutions if you ever want to attempt to egg hunt. And again, we're level 80. We're almost there. Not quite. It just needs a little bit more training. But as a 31, and it's lacking the nature. If it had the nature, honestly, it'd be good to go. But for 16,000 on the GTL, this mon was an absolute steal. But again, payding, as you guys can see with my little battle effect, that's going to net me an easy 500. So if you look at my money, just pay attention here. I'll actually highlight it here. If you look at my money, not this one, because again, unlucky. Wait 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. If you look at my money, we're going to be at a humble 145,470,798. So it's level 50. We payday. It's going to barely live because, again, we're not quite all the way there. Unless that was a bad IV roll. We'll see. Most likely it's going to live. No, it doesn't, because I'm always wrong. So 798, you see that hump up, 500 to 298 right there, 1,000. So you gain a nice, easy $500. You can do this while shiny hunting. It will pay off the lures. This is one of my favorite spots, and it works. This is specifically good for if you're hatching eggs. Now, as for my other location, almost as good, right? You're just almost being the key word. Isn't it right here? The Ruins of Alf. Wait, it's been a minute. Where is the Ruins of Alf? Give me 1 second. Sorry. Ruins of Alf. Right here. Ruin Valley right there. Alright, sorry. So we're going to go to Island 6, as I instantly knew. I'm not rusty at all. I haven't been farming the same 4 locations continuously this entire time, and taking advantage of our payday mon, as always. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. We need to use every second I can to get these eggs going. one day we'll get the Chikorita. It would have been insane if I got it while I was recording this video, but again, most likely we're gonna hit six figures soon. So now we're gonna go to my other favorite location in Kanto. In my opinion, these are the two definitively best single locations. The Charmander one's okay. I see a lot of people doing there, but as a payday advocate, always trying to get money. Here you got Yama being a W blue shiny, and it doesn't end there. So we go to Ruin Valley, which is actually right below. You have Meowth. Again, this is why I don't 5-hoard it. I'm hoping to get one here eventually and use this as my payday, or have my honey trees be successful, but that's for another video. Fearow, L Shiny, Psyduck, at least it's going to be a mon that you can use for soak. And then you have Damp, I believe, as well. Then you also have Whoopie Boy, pretty good, and then Natsu. I'm pretty sure you can get Zatsu. I'm not sure this list is fully updated, because I've seen Zatsu, I think. I could be mistaken. And then Yama, and then, of course, Jolteon being the highlights. But Yama and Jolteon and Meowth, very, very good. Pokemon are going to be a couple levels higher for payday, so you're going to get your 530, and you're going to be hitting that payday wall a lot quicker. But yeah. Hopefully you don't get hypnosis like I do, but we'll cut the video here. I think you guys get it. Okay, welcome back, guys. And now moving on to Johto, right? Johto. As you guys can probably imagine, I've been hunting at one place and one place alone. The definitive best location for the Chikorita, which is the Bayleaf location. So again, right near the PC, right off of the Safari Gate. Come down here, this grass. This, in my opinion, has been my go-to grass for quite a while. The Diglett is going to be a little bit annoying, but all you need to do is slap a hot air balloon to bypass the arena trap. Right now, I'm unprepared because we are making a video, right? But putting an air balloon on a non-flying mon will let you bypass the issue with air balloon. Look, our Chikorita is level 8, insane. This one actually has no moves. Kind of sucks. But air balloon recommended if you're not going to bother to, if you want to avoid encounters. I'm always paydaying, so I'm using payday no matter what. But again, money horse right here, location, and for here, right, of course, everyone and their mother knows why I'm hunting here. I'm almost up to 29,000 encounters on mine. It's like 29,600 by almost. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Route 48. Route 48. And Route 45 is going to be the other one I recommend. I'll show you that one in a bit. There we go. Fearow, L Shiny. Farfetch'd, super W Shiny. My buddy's favorite Pokemon. Vulpix, kind of nice now. And I'm a little bit more looking forward to it now that it's not at Abundant Shrine. Gloom, again, Sweet Center. Diglett, I like Diglett a lot. Growlithe, I've already gone Tauros at 179,000 singles. Hoppip, again, got to be careful with that boy. And then Drafig, and hopefully, with luck, Bayleaf, right? But again, no such luck for me. You're going to be right off Safari Zone. Here is my favorite location in Johto. And moving on to the second best location, in my opinion, definitively, it's going to be the Quilava spot. Make sure my team chat is on so I'm not missing anything awesome. My boy loves crack. Good for you, Bagel. I love you, Bagel. But again, here, right, this is going to be the Quilava spot. Skarmory, one of the best shinies in the game. This one's stacked. So obviously, you're going to need a Dampmon so you don't have the tragedy that unfolds. We've had one kill itself on stream. Might put that in the video, let you guys all see that horror. But again, Graveler, Chew-Dude both have access to self-destruct or explosion. Make sure you have a mon with damp so you don't have to witness a travesty. Gligar, amazing shiny. Skarmory, in my opinion, easily the second best here. Phanpy, Donphan, they're pretty nice by themselves. It's just a lot of people end up getting doubles. Teddiursa, one of the premier pickup mons, right? Pickup payday mons with access to Sweet Scent. Really good shiny in general in terms of utility. And Quilava being the obvious choice as the number one. Again, you're going to be Route 45. We're not going to be paying Skarmory. No chance we make it through that defensive wall. And this is going to be Route 45. These are the two I recommend the most in terms of Johto hunting. But As said, I'm going to put the 2 links in the description. Go pick your favorite bird location. There's plenty of good ones. And also, very, very underrated is the Safari Zone. But somebody already came out with a really, really good Safari Guide video, so I'm not going to double dip on that. I'll put that in the description as well for those interested in hunting in the Safari. But as always, guys, I appreciate your time and good luck hunting. And also feel free to check out my event. We're giving out $800 plus in prizes, and I'd like to see you guys earn. If you're the best shiny hunter, show up. All right, peace, guys. Good luck.
Johnny Sins here. Thanks for subscribing to Minish, who's a much better streamer than Scotter the Otter.